Ancient Aliens is a show on the History Channel that somehow has 204 episodes across 17 seasons. Now, if you don't know what Ancient Aliens is, basically each episode has a topic like, I don't know, Da Vinci, the pyramids, life in general, and then they get a bunch of alleged experts to somehow pin explanations for those things on aliens. Now, I'd be lying if I said this show has a reputation for spitting facts. It's pretty much all conspiracy waffle with absolutely no basis or backing whatsoever. So I've gathered 3 mates and 3 of the most ridiculous sounding episodes I could find, and we drank every time we heard the word alien or extraterrestrial. And in a show called Ancient Aliens, that happened a lot.
That is the stupidest.
There's so many episodes of this show that are absolutely mental. So if you want to see a part 2 to this, then get this video to 80,000 likes and subscribe, or the magic Ancient Aliens will get you. They're coming for, they'll get you if you're not subscribed.
Stop shouting. Who do you think you are?
Jack, have you ever seen Ancient Aliens before?
No, it's where the meme with the guy with the stupid hair comes from, right?
Yeah. It's basically like Americans talking about very easily explainable things, but then attributing those things to aliens.
Yeah, because they're easily explained by aliens, George.
No, shut up. So I thought as per, we're going to do a drinking game. Every time... What have you got this time?
Hey, he didn't warn me about this. I'm back on stupid concoctions.
What have you got this time?
This time, I have the same mango rum, but this time, because, again, you didn't warn me about this.
It should be expected.
I don't hate myself. George just didn't tell me this one was a drinking one.
It's always a drinking one. Even when I don't have people on, it's a drinking one.
I swear to God, man.
Even when I'm not recording, it's a drinking one.
And then I got Pepsi Max Lime, which is hopefully better a mixer than Fanta.
That's going to be horrible.
I had to use Fanta last time.
Mango rum and Pepsi Max Lime.
Alright, we're trying our best, mate. We're trying our best here. You didn't warn me, so I didn't buy anything. So I'm just having to go off what's in the house. And for some reason, no one in this house buys normal Pepsi. They just buy flavored Pepsi. Like sick people.
But we're going to take a drink, and like a proper drink, every time they say aliens or extraterrestrials.
Oh, Jesus Christ. In the show Ancient Aliens.
Yeah.
This is good. This is good. Yes, I will be a sober man.
Brilliant. All right, let's go. You ready yet?
No, I'm pouring. I'm pouring. That smells vile already. I can smell it. It smells bad.
Oh, alcohol smells vile.
Oh, geez. What? That's bad.
Worse than the last one.
That smells worse than the Fanta.
Wait, I'm gonna find out what this episode's called. This one's about the creation of man, so it's about to be a good one.
Aliens created man.
Yeah.
Aliens, yeah.
And Ancient Chronicles.
The fish god.
The what?
The fish god. You not heard about the fish god?
No.
Like a ton of ancient civilizations all drew this same fish god.
Oh.
But like none of them had contact with each other. You know why?
It was aliens, wasn't it?
Because it's an alien. The fish came down in an alien spaceship and went, "Oi lads, here's all this technology."
And it just fucked off, never to be seen again.
Why do we evolve the way we do, grow the way we do, think the way we do?
There's no explanation for human beings.
What?
I mean, I think there is quite a lot of explanation for human beings.
Evolution. What? This dude's like, all other species, it's fine that they evolved, but humans? They're a little bit different.
They're a little bit quirky.
They're a little bit too much. They make YouTube videos.
We should finally come to grips with the idea that extraterrestrials...
Extraterrestrial!
It's the man! It's the man, and he said the word!
Yeah, that's not great either. I think I poured a bit too much rum in.
I put too much rum in as well, but it's marginally better than the lime.
And the thing is, this has been sitting on my desk for like 2 months. I've just been slowly working my way through it. So it's like lukewarm desk rum and like flat Coke Zero. So it's really, it's not great.
Just upsetting.
Millions of people around the world believe we have been visited in the past by extraterrestrial beings.
There we go, another one.
Nice. Oh, I am gonna feel sick. I'm gonna feel ill.
Did ancient aliens...
George! George! This is gonna be a problem.
Oh god, I was gonna say we drink as well for the word ancient, but I thought that would be going a bit too far.
I will die. I will drop dead.
And if so, might evidence of alien contact...
We can't. This rule has got to change.
The rules have been set out clearly, Jack.
George, I've got things to do tomorrow.
behind the creation of man.
What is this Star Wars shit? What is this?
This is like, you know, like one of them Call of Duty gamer intros. Like the templates you get on one of them websites. It's like that.
It's like that one kid who made that really fancy PowerPoint slide with the fucking transitions. That's what it is.
In August of 2008, paleoanthropologist Lee Berger.
Lee Berger.
My dude's name's Burger.
My guy's actually called Mr. Burger.
Mr. fucking Burger.
Mr. Burger found some alien bones.
This is our most credible, our credible source is Mr. Burger.
Scientists have unearthed the remains of nearly 24 different types of early human ancestors, all known as hominids.
Oh my god, he's got his knob out. Fuck me.
Did they have to make the cock on it?
We have a hard time getting our minds around this now because, of course, there's just one kind of human on Earth today and there are 7 billion of us.
I'm actually a different breed myself. Don't know about everyone else, but I'm a different breed. That one's got his tits out.
I am Homo sapiens who... Titties! There's titties on my screen right now. It's Neanderthal titties.
Through what is referred to as natural selection.
Yep, evolution. That is something we all know of.
This theory of evolution
It's bullshit. It was aliens.
It's a load of wank, innit? Because it's the fucking spacemen.
It's Welsh shit.
David Bowie wouldn't fucking sing about spacemen unless they existed.
Better adapted individuals reproduce more successfully.
How did they get footage of these guys? That's what I want to know. I thought they were extinct.
Many scholars dispute Darwin's findings.
What, did they just go evolution? Nah, bro.
Which scholars are going, Darwin was wrong?
Mr. Burger.
Fucking Mr. Burger.
And Mr. Redfern, who wrote a book.
he wrote about the Men in Black.
We don't see dolphins building cars.
What? Did you just say we don't...
What?
They live in the ocean,
What?
Nate. They live in the fucking ocean. What do you mean we
They
don't
have
see them
no
building
need.
cars?
We don't see elephants building houses.
Don't fucking need them, that's why.
How the fuck would they even do that? They're on all fours.
That's his point though, George. They didn't evolve like we did to have hands for houses.
Well, no, because if they evolved like us, they'd be humans.
Yeah, well that's what he's saying. How come they're not all humans, George?
There are millions of years separating each of those major features, upright posture.
Where do they get footage of these fuckers? That's what I want to know.
You see, Jack, I think it's costumes.
People don't look like that nowadays.
I don't think they travel back 30,000 years to film. I thought that was Kevin Spacey for a second.
I did, but then I thought it was Hitler.
It probably goes back to the time when the very first...
Motherfucker ugly. He ugly. Bro, if I were him, I'd stay 30,000 BC.
If we were to subscribe
If we were to subscribe, my friend.
And if it's gone against nature, maybe that means because somebody has been manipulating nature.
What is it with all the spooky like flashes as if I'm like trying to scare me? I'm like, it's about aliens, mate. I'm not scared.
You're not. You're a big boy. You're not scared of aliens.
I'm not scared of aliens.
And changed by an extraterrestrial source.
There's extraterrestrial. He said extraterrestrial.
George, if an alien showed up at my door, I'd tell it to fuck off.
It'd probably be like, oh, fucking get to your house or I'll shoot you with my big laser. What would you do then? Because he probably could.
No, I'd dodge, wouldn't I? He'd pull the trigger, I'd dodge it, and then I'd chin him.
Fair enough.
Because of extraterrestrial intervention.
Oh!
There we go, lovely.
Did the evolution of modern humans really receive a jump start by extraterrestrial
There we go, another
beings?
one.
Oh my Jesus, I'm not ready.
Might there be tangible evidence?
No. No, there might not be. There is no evidence that we're spawn of fucking aliens.
The human brain.
I have one of them.
We all do.
Alright.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Way to shoot me down,
I
dickhead.
don't know where
Fuck
I was
you.
going. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry, Jack.
That was horrible. You're nasty.
The University of Chicago published the results of a study.
Imagine going to that fucking university. You would regret spending any money on your education given that your university was in this.
Fucking $9,000 a year to appear on Ancient Aliens.
Intellectual function is a very recent acquisition.
That's a fucking ugly baby. Like, that's really ugly.
There's no other animal creature on the planet that has such a comparative point, and that's why they call it the big brain event.
Big brain event.
Me when I did my GCSEs.
That's literally me when I sit down and do a maths paper.
What, you just doing for fun?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, no, I sit down, I do a couple of sums just to prove that I can still do it. I then go to the local secondary school and point and laugh at all the low-set kids.
Right.
I go, I can do what you can't. I'm evil. I do evil things.
Or could it have been a genetic modification produced by extraterrestrial beings, as ancient astronaut theorists believe?
Cheers.
Fucking ancient astronaut theorist.
No, he said extraterrestrial. He said extraterrestrial. Or maybe he didn't. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'm just at that point where I just heard extra and I was like, yep.
Imagine explaining that job title to your parents.
Because it's easier than YouTuber, George.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, exactly. No, we're not in a position to go, haha, your job's weird.
No, I'm yet to be disowned by my parents. I think if I went to them and went, I'm an extraterrestrial astronaut theorist, I think I'd be disowned.
Long, long time ago, extraterrestrials.
There we go.
Oh.
I love how they present it as like absolute fact. Extraterrestrials arrived on this planet and did this. Not, oh, they couldn't. They did. This is what happened. And I know it. I saw it with my own eyes.
Because it was made artificially by the extraterrestrials.
They did it. Extraterrestrials.
Yep.
Getting from extraterrestrials.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Biological download to differentiate the different hemispheres.
They are not telling me my body did a fucking Steam update. They're not presenting that as a fact.
They force updated our bodies.
If alien species out there...
Oh, he said the word, shit.
Oh.
Then in all probability, manipulating our DNA would be simple.
Would it, mate?
To him it is. To fucking Mr. Armstrong over there, it's easy.
I don't even know what he said before. All I heard was manipulating our DNA would be pretty simple. Would it, mate? How do you know that?
Fucking do it then.
Do it yourself then.
Turn me into an elephant, dickhead. Go on. You can't do it. You can't do it.
Experiments at creating intelligent life on Earth. As ancient astronaut theorists...
Ancient astronaut... I can't fucking get over that job title. Ancient astronaut theorists.
They're studying the ancient astronauts. Not the ones we sent. The ones they sent, George.
This is one of the greatest unanswered questions.
Imagine your job being to research bullshit. Like shit that doesn't exist. Like, imagine your job being to research something that doesn't exist and try and prove it does.
God gave us the gift of intellect, and it is for us to use it.
And we invented gaming. You're right, my friend.
We invented Fortnite and Minecraft.
We invented Fortnite. That's what we did with the GIF. What the fuck is that?
Average human. Oh no, these are the aliens watching us. He's like, oh, we're in a reality show or something. Which I think could be plausible, maybe.
Yeah, it's just a big Truman show.
And it is something that sets us completely apart from any other animal. And scientists...
Oh, this fucker.
That gene alone is responsible for language.
Well, I mean, there's going to be different genes in every fucking animal. Like,
also, didn't they just prior talk about how you can teach chimps language?
You can. I've seen them do it.
At which point then, if we only have it and they reckon it's purely responsible for language, then it's bullshit. We've got evidence that it's wrong. And in this, they've acknowledged it's wrong.
So this gene exists out of nowhere without any origin.
It's in the gorillas! What is this object?
It's a fucking needle. They're trying to...
By extraterrestrials.
Extraterrestrials.
Oh, fuck off.
Was it the same non-human ancient alien?
There we go.
Oh, fuck off. I thought she was just going to stick with non-human. I'm like, thank you, woman.
Might the evidence of our alien origins really have been passed down to us implanted in our genetic code, as ancient astronaut theorists believe?
I think, did he say aliens? I'm not even sure at this point.
They keep referencing this. They've probably said it about 5 times. Ancient astronaut theorists. I cannot fucking get over that. The fact that the narrator can say that with a straight face. Like, yes, this is credible because these ancient astronaut theorists say so. Fuck off.
Fucking, that's as credible as MatPat. MatPat game theorist says
MatPat
this.
game theory said that we descend from Minecraft Enderman.
Literally just as credible. Actually stupid.
The genetic lineage of every living person could be traced back to a single woman who once lived in Africa.
Oh, I've heard this game theory.
This game theory? Did you just say to the theory that Adam and Eve could have existed? Yes, I've heard of this game theory. I've heard of this law before. This human law.
Man, I'm not thinking. I just...
Spread out to occupy Europe, to occupy Eastern Asia.
How did they get there?
They walked.
Yeah, it's a big trek, innit, though?
They had a lot of years, didn't they, Jack? They had a lot of years.
Ah, fair enough, though.
In that early human population migrating out of Africa.
Gorgeous.
Did you just say gorgeous?
Yeah. She has to have been if she's the mother of all humanity.
Nah, she's mid.
Mother of all of humanity. Mid.
That a serpent really did tempt them to eat from the tree of knowledge.
Why has that snake got a face?
Because it's the devil.
Ah, Satan does work in mysterious ways.
Have you never read the first Bible story, even at like school and that? It's like Satan turns into a thing.
I never read the Bible.
I mean, I haven't read it cover to cover, but it's like the Adam and Eve story. Like the snake tells them to get the form of the snake right there. They say it.
Yeah, but he's just a normal snake.
Sorry, have you never heard of the story of the Garden of Eden?
No, I have, but that snake's normal. Why does
I love how they've just got the outline of his cock there.
Helical DNA sequencing in our own bodies
that was genetically engineered by extraterrestrials?
What the fuck are they saying now? Wait, pause this a second.
Yeah.
From what I'm gathering, he's arguing that the snake coiling is like the helix in our fucking DNA, and that's what the snake is.
Yeah, that is like reach of the century. Snake kind of look like helix of DNA. What does that even mean? Where do you go from that?
Like, this is insane. They start it off like, it's kind of weird that humans are really smart and animals aren't, and you're like, yeah, I can believe that that's kind of weird. And then they're like, the
Snake is like the DNA.
It's like, what? How did we get here? Who the fuck is that? What the fuck are you?
Or concept of Satan.
Oh, it's Satan. He's not very scary looking. I reckon I could boot him.
Visit by extraterrestrials.
Extraterrestrials.
Between good and bad extraterrestrial factions.
Are you listening to what they just said? They basically just come up with this whole law that there was like a battle on Earth between like the good and bad aliens. They're just making this up on the spot and then presenting it as fact.
The fucking angels and devils are just different fucking aliens, and they got their laser guns like, pew, pew, pew. Fuck off. It's crazy how the show hooks you, because it like starts off like subtle. It's like, oh, it's kind of weird, and then they're like,
angels and devils are fucking aliens, and they're fighting on Earth.
And it's like, what? What? Where did the evil aliens go though?
I don't know. I think we're about to find out. I think maybe like they got banished off the Earth or something, back on their spaceship.
Where's hell then? What's alien? Because obviously
Birmingham.
Fucking where Danny G lives.
Smethwick.
All the aliens are in fucking Smethwick.
They walk among the residents of Smethwick. Have you seen that fucking clip of him? Where he's like talking about how guys tried to break into his back garden and he brought out like a fucking katana.
Yeah, I saw that the other day. This fucking kid like tries to steal his neighbour's bike. He pulls a katana on him and Danny G's like, you want to fucking brawl?
I have medieval weaponry in my house, bro. So I've come out of here now with a cold rolled steel samurai sword, bro.
As ancient astronaut theorists believe, extraterrestrials...
Oh. They said extraterrestrials, George!
Oh, good.
Drink grog!
Hang on one sec. I think I just heard something outside my door.
It's the fucking aliens, George. They know you're talking about. He can't hear me right now. Editor, leave this in.
There really isn't anything more advanced than the human language. So many different cultures.
I just don't think we should listen to him because he's got a fucking Brummie accent.
Literally, I was like, this man's from Birmingham, ignore him.
He's one of them.
Something happened on this Earth and an alien intervention came.
They said alien.
They did say alien.
Then the extraterrestrial disappeared.
Extraterrestrial.
Oh, fuck me, dude. Eric, settle.
And some of our ancestors had again sex with their ancestor, with ape-like beings.
Did he just say sex?
Wait, so was it just... Hang on, did he just say, like, the fucking...
Did he just imply we were shagged by aliens?
No. He was like... I think he just said, you know, where the fucking mutated ones between the apes and the fucking extraterrestrials? That mutants shagged the ape ones, and now they're crying. Hang on, I need to listen to this again.
Now they're crying.
Again, sex with their ancestor, with ape-like beings. And that was gone into mythology. Original sin.
The original sin, fucking a monkey.
So original sin was having sex with these apes.
To restart the experiment again with what we call in mythology Noah.
Wait, so that's the explanation for Noah's Ark. We fucked monkeys, and so they were like, fuck this.
And they were like, oh, these people aren't right. This isn't what we wanted. Fuck them off and we'll start again.
Everyone here is proper wrong-uns.
Everyone here is monkey fuckers and we want rid of them.
Reminds me of Birmingham.
Created what would be Neanderthal man or Homo erectus.
Homo erectus.
Homo erectus?
Lord, that's kind of sus.
Literally just said gay boner.
Might the biblical account of Adam and Eve and Noah's Ark really be the retelling of extraterrestrial events?
Imagine, like, you're Adam.
Extraterrestrial.
All right, good. Imagine, like, you're Adam and, like, the only other person on Earth is Eve and she's clapped. What do you do then?
There comes a day when it reaches you reach a point where it boils up so much.
You're just down bad. You're just down tremendously.
You're down extraterrestrially. And you're like, fuck it. Fuck it.
Perhaps further evidence can be found in the archaeological remnants and eyewitness accounts.
Eyewitness accounts. They just said eyewitness accounts.
Yeah, fucking Susan from fucking Oklahoma.
A royal archive containing thousands of clay tablets with cuneiform inscription.
It's the tablet from Night at the Museum was found there. It brings all the wax figures to life.
Sumerian tablets are probably one of the oldest form of a written record that we have.
Ben Stiller found them. You're right, my friend.
Ben Stiller has been found. Where has he been like the last decade?
Ben Stiller. There we go. There's Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
When the Sumerian gods, the Anunnaki, realized the toll it was taking to mine the gold themselves, they decided to fashion a worker being.
They created Minecraft for people to mine gold in instead.
To mine the gold, yes.
While mainstream scholars often dismiss this evidence,
Ah, yes, those dastardly mainstream scholars dismissing this evidence. These were facts.
These fucking mental people reckon it's real, so let's just believe them.
The meme man and the man from Birmingham say it's real, so it is real.
Anyone from fucking Birmingham, we should believe.
as ancient astronaut theorists believe.
There we go, there we go. Yeah, general, like, actual fucking scientists and shit disprove this. But ancient astronaut theorists say otherwise. Brilliant, yeah, right.
It's crazy. It's so crazy.
The ancient Egyptian texts are saying the exact same thing.
Thing is, right, just to pick a hole in this logic.
Yeah.
So you're telling me we couldn't fucking speak, and these aliens just give us language on the spot? Because, like, surely you wouldn't remember being given language by aliens because, like, it takes, like, breeding time. So, like, how would we know that aliens gave us language to write about it?
Because it was on the tablets from 10,000 years ago, Jack, you fucking idiot.
Ah, yes, the tablets, the Kindle tablet, yeah.
It was on the wiki.
The Kindle Fire tablet, I should have read it.
We should finally come to grips with the idea that extraterrestrials...
Why does it matter?
Did you just say, why does it matter? It matters because of everything, Jack.
It doesn't fucking matter. I'm here now. I don't care if an alien... I don't care if my mum's an alien or she's a monkey, right?
What one would you rather her be?
Probably an alien, because then she'd be like from Invader Zim and that funny TV show, so...
Called petroglyphs. The oldest date to about 10 to 12,000.
That is just a chip in a stone. Don't tell me that's a drawing. Do not tell me that's a drawing.
That's evidence aliens exist, Jack. Don't try and deny it.
The Hopi Indians say that these beings are Kachinas, beings from space, who came to Earth in aircraft.
Yeah, but it's probably just stories, isn't it? People have made up stories, since the beginning of man? Like, do you think everything that was written... Literally, these guys are taking everything that was written down, like, thousands of years ago, as fact, as documentary. They could have just been stories.
Give it a million years, and these guys would be like, Superman is proof that aliens exist. This one guy came down from Krypton, and he saved the world, and that's real.
And the story is that extraterrestrials...
Is this really the simple explanation? Not just these ideas are vaguely similar?
Yeah, it's like, why did we invent superheroes? Because they're fun. And like, it's like you can just come up with a fun, interesting concept, and that's it. Like, you don't have to deep it. They're looking into it in such depth, and it's like, it's probably just a story, dude.
Every civilization talks about the existence of man through the eyes of a god. And if you think of the eyes of the god as ETs, it all makes sense.
Or they could have just been looking for explanation to life.
Literally, like what's the easiest way to explain life existed? Some bigger thing made it. Like, because it just makes sense, right? Because, like, within our human brain, that just makes sense. And it's easy. So, maybe this is the easy explanation. George, you know what? Maybe fucking aliens exist. I don't even...
Fuck it. All right, yeah. We're, 35 minutes into this. Ancient aliens exist, and we are all aliens.
Jack Manifold, I'm here on record. Aliens are real, people. Prepare.
That occurred in their history. The big question is what?
You're from Birmingham. I didn't hear a word of that.
I've just toned him out.
He's gone. He's gone. He might as well not speak.
He's just white noise to me at this point.
But Hoover's finding suggests that live bacteria made it to Earth and may have even taken root here.
But you're telling me, right, that this is where it's stupid, right? Because they're like, humans can't have evolved so smart, but you're telling me alien bacteria did evolve so smart to then make humans.
Yeah.
What?
And then it begs the question, where did them aliens come from, and how did they get their intelligence?
Exactly, George. It's stupid. They're dumb.
Instead of aliens coming to the Earth...
Aliens,
hey!
The theory that life on Earth began with alien organisms.
The thing is, I can believe that. Like, fucking...
That's believable!
Bacteria crashed on Earth.
Genuinely believable, and I think it's happened. Like, I personally believe that has happened.
Yeah.
But they didn't get smart enough to make another race of person. It's so much more believable that monkeys got smart.
I don't think that's what they're saying, Jack. I think they're saying that's just where the apes began. The apes and the dumb other animals, like the elephants and the cats. That's what they're saying.
Oh, is that... I don't even know at this point. They're talking bullshit. They reckoned aliens were devils at a point. I'm just like, I'm out of it at this point.
And the day may well come when we send into outer space the equivalent of, like, Noah's Ark.
We're never going to send send jizz to space, you moron!
We're gonna send the cum asteroid out, Jack.
We're not gonna send jizz to space!
We're gonna send the big cum out.
I swear to God, the day they send big cum to space is the day I fucking... I don't even know. Just like, no, they're not gonna send big cum into space.
Every man is required to contribute to the comet.
Every man has to jizz onto the comet and they send it to space.
Every man has to jizz onto a rock and we send it to space.
Okay, that's Elon Musk's next big move.
So I'm suggesting that the ultimate proof of extraterrestrial life...
Hey, extra...
Brilliant.
Extra aliens.
We continue to think of extraterrestrials.
There we go, lovely.
Ah, yes, thank you, my friend.
Or were we intelligently designed by a higher power of extraterrestrial origin?
I don't know, lad. I'm so confused.
We may yet discover our rightful place in the universe.
Brilliant. That was very insightful, wasn't it? Did you learn a lot?
I've came away and I'm not 100% sure whether I'm a person or an alien anymore.
No, it's really cut deep for me. Like, I'm really questioning everything.
I'm gonna go out tonight and look for crop circles.
Did you enjoy it though? Did you enjoy your
Yeah, your fucking rules. Every time they said extraterrestrial, I'm hammered, George.
Are you actually?
What?
You're a lightweight.
No, I'm not. We drank a lot because the man said extraterrestrial 52 times.
Yeah, but like I'm still good. I'm still sober.
You didn't. I poured heavy, George. I poured
heavy too.
No, not heavy as me, or you'd be drunk.
I'll finish this for you, Jack.
Okay, you do that. I'm not gonna finish mine because I don't want to.
All right, cheers. What the fuck?
Cheers.
Right, Ciaran, have you watched Ancient Aliens before?
I've generally never heard of it.
You've never heard of Ancient Aliens?
Never.
It's a show that is about how aliens did things on Earth.
Oh.
So, for example, the episode we're going to be watching is Aliens and Bigfoot.
Okay.
I haven't watched it yet, but I'm assuming it's about how aliens are Bigfoot or something.
not just being beamed them down.
Yeah, I don't know, but they've somehow managed to get a 44-minute long episode out of this.
Shit.
So obviously I've asked you to get a drink, and I see you have. You've got a much more nicely poured pint than last time.
Yeah, a lot slower this time.
Good. Glad to hear it. So the drinking game is we're going to drink every time someone says aliens or extraterrestrials.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I was going to have a sip then, but I'll hold on.
Strange tales of giant beasts.
That's just me, History Channel. they just spotted me.
Strength is tremendous.
Massive footprints.
Well, they're my shoes. I'm size 12.
Ciaran, wait, what? Are you a size 12?
Yeah, I got size 12 feet.
What? You're like 5'9" or something?
No, I'm not.
How tall are you, Ciaran?
Probably like 5'9", 5'10" or something.
Size 12? That's humongous. I've only got like size 7.
It's a problem. It's a burden. My touch in football is horrible as a result of it.
A possibility that Bigfoot are somehow an extraterrestrial species.
Oh, brilliant.
Extraterrestrial.
Yeah.
We have been visited in the past by extraterrestrial beings.
Extraterrestrials again, 2 drinks.
Fucking hell.
Oh, I've made that very strong. I made that too strong.
Did ancient aliens...
Aliens.
Fucking hell, George.
Extraterrestrials...
Something I absolutely love about this show is they bring in these like experts that are just like nutters.
Yeah, you just find you only need about 5 nutters.
They're just like, you know, those people that like shout about stuff on the street. They just brought in those people to like explain this and present it as fact.
An internet town crier.
Came across a mile-long trail of unusual footprints.
I just keep figuring it's me who's left the footprints.
The footprints suggest that, in fact, we're dealing with a large primate.
Hang on. I got a relatively simple explanation for this. Snowshoes. That seems more plausible than alien Bigfoot, doesn't it?
That would be my go-to, rather than alien Bigfoot.
So how would a Bigfoot live on Mount Everest? Mount Everest is like barren. There's like no life there.
Clearly Bigfoot doesn't wear shoes if that is Bigfoot. So
also, is he just taking a fucking hike? Is he just taking a hike up Mount Everest just for fun?
Just for shits and giggles, just to see how many dead people he can see.
Photographs brought back from the expedition launched a media sensation and marked the beginning of the Bigfoot phenomena.
Wait, that's what started Bigfoot? That seems easily explainable. Was everyone just stupid in the past?
Yeah, people used to, like, I don't know, they played with, like, asbestos. Yeah. Humans are dumb. You just got to wait till someone realises that everyone's dying from it, and then, you know, future people are fine.
I don't think this is as serious as asbestos, Ciaran.
Yeah, but it's still dumb.
Himalayan Yeti. It's often described as being less than 6 feet in height.
A Yeti's less than 6 feet in height?
Less?
Yeah. I thought they were massive. I thought they were like 7-8 feet.
Yeah.
If it's less than 6 feet, how is it producing feet that big?
Yeah, I know, but I exist, so...
Yeah, I know, but your feet aren't this big.
No, but in proportion. You know, maybe it's my dad.
Isn't it mental how I'm probably about the same height as a Yeti? That makes me feel massive.
I was in my head, like, you could put a Yeti at centre-back. Clearly little midfield, little David Silva number.
Hence why it's quite often referred to as Bigfoot.
Fucking hell, he's ripped.
Oh, what, he's just shaved the middle bit, has he?
A supernatural creature like a phantom.
He was in the last one. It's just a bloke from Birmingham.
It's a bloke with an earring who hunts monsters. Brilliant. I'll trust him.
I mean, there's a lot of them in Birmingham for him to hunt.
There have been numerous sightings of large ape-like creatures.
In England?
Wait, there's some in England?
I was checking that.
Hang on, wait, the light was in Norwich.
Yeah, it was in Norfolk.
Yeah, no fucking wonder. That's just the people of Norwich.
Many clustered in the Pacific Northwest area of the United States.
Oh yeah, but they're all gullible.
1979, I was up on the side.
UFO investigator. Brilliant.
This is a credible source.
That's not a job.
Says the YouTuber.
Yeah, true.
Combination of us, elephant trumpeting, a lion roaring.
It's just the cast of Madagascar.
The next thing I knew, we were headed down the mountain, almost skidding off corners.
Why does no one have any footage? If there's been this many sightings, surely someone would have whipped out a phone.
Oh, especially at this point. Jesus Christ.
If the Sasquatch, when a bullet is shot at it, disappears in a flash of light, then what in the world are we dealing with?
Wait, these people are so tapped. What are they saying? Like, it could just fucking teleport. The Sasquatch who lives in the middle of the woods has developed technology to teleport on command.
I hate how, like, if people don't know, they're like, I'm going to fill that void with some mental shit. It has to be aliens. It's like if something falls off like a cupboard and someone's like, oh my God, no one else is home. Must be a ghost. I'm like, what? It's not, it just fell off. Why is that your immediate assumption? It's stupid. Hate people.
There's a connection between...
I'm sorry, David Childress.
It's kind of sus, that name.
You can't, that is the most sus name I've seen in my life.
It's impossible to capture, close to impossible to see, but they do know that they exist.
That's just a foot. It's just a foot carved into a wall.
It could be a man with spiky hair.
Continues to steadily increase.
Specifically, what you get is obviously big feet.
I love how he not only put his foot next to it, but took his shoes and socks off.
Generally, for a second there, I thought that was both his feet and he just had a problem.
They range in size from perhaps 6 feet to 10 feet tall.
George, this guy's a cryptozoologist.
What the fuck? Is that even a real thing? Hang on, I'm gonna look that up. They just make up job titles on this show. Like, there's one that's like ancient astronaut theorist. That's not a fucking job.
What's this fucking... What's sponsored by fucking Sascoin? Bigfoot coin.
Cryptozoology is a pseudoscience of subculture that aims to prove the existence of entities from folklore records, such as Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, Yeti, the Chupacabra, the Jersey Devil, or the something else. That's not a job.
Throughout ancient history, we have a number of legends about giants, about wild men.
Wait, this person works at a university, and she's a doctor, and she's on Ancient Aliens talking about how Bigfoot could be an alien.
Yeah, but she could be a dentist.
No, she's a folklorist. I'm a doctor in folklore.
Doctor just means you got a doctorate. It just means you got a PhD. You can get a PhD in anything.
Yeah, fucking idiots. Any idiot could get a PhD.
And are such creatures extraterrestrial in nature?
Extraterrestrial.
Now, the Bible gives some very little discussion.
Why do people rely on stuff that blokes wrote ages ago?
That is basically what this entire show is based on. It's like, in this book written about 10,000 years ago, they said this, so like that means there must be aliens. A lot of them just take cave paintings as like fact.
People are nuts. People are genuinely nuts. Well, there's a point where, you know, you look at the sun and you'd be like, fucking hell, the size of that. You would know what it was.
Well, you wouldn't even know the size of it because it'd just be a dot in the sky.
People worshipped everything.
In the Old Testament, we can read stories where the gods...
It's him.
It's the meme man.
Oh, I love seeing a real life meme. His mental hair.
You'd think if he wanted to be taken a bit more seriously, he'd like have like a comb over or something.
But these people aren't real people. They don't know. He doesn't know that is an absurd thing to have on his head.
And the Himalayan Yeti really be creatures of alien origin.
No, drink.
Named Enkidu, who is described as a hairy wild man living outside human society.
It angers me, George.
I know. They're literally taking, like, stories and just taking them as fact. It's mental. It'd be like, I recorded the last one with Jack, and he said, like, it'd be like if someone in 1,000, 2,000 years' time took the Marvel films as, like,
Yeah, I
things
was literally about to say that. It's just, they didn't have TV. Like, they just made up shit.
Enkidu, this wild, hairy beast, this giant.
I like his eyes.
Of extraterrestrial.
Cheers, extraterrestrial.
Bastard man.
Enkidu is some kind of Bigfoot, Sasquatch.
God, these people are so fucking dense.
To make a new being that would be their slave, and they called this being the Enkidu.
Sorry, what? Sorry, just fuck off. Fuck off. They could have picked like a less like ridiculous name. It sounds like something from In the Night Guard.
Oh no, the Enkidu! It's eating me!
And where are the remains of these many, like, surely they would have dug up some Enkidu fossils or something.
A hominid creature created by extraterrestrial beings. But this otherworldly being may have really existed throughout our history.
See, I want it to be true. It's just more interesting.
Yeah, I know. Shit like this makes the world more interesting, but it's just not true.
If you think about the story of David and Goliath from the Bible, Goliath is huge and he's big.
Hey, didn't we just establish that Yetis are under 6 foot? Now all of a sudden they're giants.
But it's because they're desperate. They're just desperate.
You know, people say, well, legends are just legends. But when you have cultures and countries separated by oceans, all talking about very similar things.
No, what? I don't think so. I think it's just people making up the same story because it's like, I guess, quite close to being human. Like a big, tall, hairy human sounds quite scary. So you make, like, it sounds like a very common story to make up. Like, that's the simple explanation, but that's a fucking, like, reach to be like, oh, it must be because they're aliens.
But people's brains just make up similar shit. It's just, people are people.
Medieval mythologies have also described hairy wild men with strange magical powers.
What?
Why is it? It's always men as well.
Well, now we're talking about fucking wizards. What the fuck? What's going on?
Fucking Gandalf cracking about in the woods. It's always like a big man. Why is it never a big hairy woman in the woods?
The wizard Merlin, found in the tales of King Arthur, is based on a legendary Welsh figure named Myrddin Wilt, who is described as a hairy madman.
So they've just found a man with a beard and been like, yes, this is proof of Bigfoot.
That's not how I'd like to be remembered, as a hairy madman.
These creatures who are wild humanoids also have special messages for us.
Sorry, how the fuck have we got to this? How have we got to this? What does this have to do with Merlin?
In the early 1970s, and people were actually reporting these large, shadowy, lumbering, ape-like creatures.
I wonder what really prevalent thing people were taking in the 70s.
Huge numbers of Bigfoot-type reports in these very same woods.
Oh, what, he's just walking out into the fucking road? He doesn't seem like a very smart Bigfoot.
Bigfoot are intelligent.
Are they? He just walked out in the middle of the road, Chris.
He just flashed someone.
Bigfoot are somehow an extraterrestrial species.
Hey.
In the beam is a tall, shaggy primate.
Sorry, what?
And the tall creature walks by as if he doesn't exist.
This is fucking stupid. This is absolutely fucking insane. How are they saying this as if it's fact? They're like, this is the mental. They're like, yeah, there's a flying saucer that came down and shot out Bigfoot and he walked away. What? And they're presenting this as fact. Apparently this happened.
So she's just been playing Titanfall with some sort of Bigfoot reskin.
If Bigfoot creatures are aligned with extraterrestrial beings,
You know, to sort of, let's put it in alongside the natives and see what happens.
I bet he has a tribute band he does on the weekend. Spandau Ballet or someone.
I can tell he goes to Snobs in Birmingham. I can just tell. He looks like a Snobs regular.
That the Bigfoot creatures perhaps were criminals.
What?
Chewie, no!
So, according to them, it'd be more simple to shoot them off to fucking Earth to imprison them than put them in prison on their own planet or like a close by planet.
I assume aliens probably aren't. I don't feel like they would give a shit. I thought they would just, you're shit. Kill it.
If extraterrestrials, as ancient astronaut theorists believe.
Ancient astronaut theorists.
It's a real job title, Ciaran. Get a grip. They're key workers. They were required to work during the pandemic. We need to get to the bottom of this. We need to get to the bottom of this Bigfoot conundrum.
They've been social distancing for fucking years.
There are a number of sightings of these creatures in caves, a number of explorers hearing very strange animalistic screams.
Or it could have just been animals. You know, animals do that. When I used to live back home with my parents in a house, I used to hear screaming all the time outside. It was just foxes shagging.
Oh my god, I nearly called the police once because I thought a woman was being attacked, but it was just foxes shagging. Awful noise.
Oh, it's horrible.
The ideal location to hide out would be underground. So, you know, maybe that's another reason we haven't found Bigfoot.
Or maybe it just doesn't exist.
Bigfoot, he's had enough sightings that they've all got together, told each other, like, mate, we should probably sleep underground now.
In fact, probably a very small percentage of them have been even discovered.
Where are you getting this data from? Where are you getting the data that only a small percentage of them have been spotted? Where are you getting the data that even exist?
If we're dealing with non-human intelligence and non-humans made them to do work on this planet, maybe there's a tunnel system.
Wait, are they implying there's an underground Bigfoot city?
Yeah.
Michigan, Pennsylvania, California, all over.
Skunk 8.
Wait, they're saying... they just implied that there's an underground network that spans the entire length of the United States for Bigfoots. Are you serious?
The Paris Catacombs.
Except, like, fucking 500 times bigger across the entire... Do you know how big America is? How long it would take to dig an underground network of tunnels that spans the entire country?
But they're aliens, which is just... You can just use it as an excuse for... They can do anything.
Is it possible that a race of subterranean creatures has been living beneath the Earth's surface without our knowledge?
No, absolutely fucking not.
No, job done, program ends.
I mean, I'm not a man of much knowledge, but I know that's not true.
Ancient Greek myths. We find references to the troglodytes.
Sorry, what? They're using Greek mythology now? It's literally mythology. It's fake. It's stories.
These people infuriate me.
They also were very wise and taught mankind in various disciplines.
This is like me going, yeah, in the Marvel film Iron Man 2, Iron Man flies around the world and blows things up. Therefore, I think Iron Man could be real.
Collections of brush that are put together in particular patterns.
Sasquatch local in your area now.
Hot Sasquatch milfs 3 miles away.
3 miles away underground.
Those underground bases and tunnel systems would have been made by extraterrestrials.
Extraterrestrials.
Oh, God.
Might extraterrestrials...
Two drinks.
Oh.
Is it possible that these otherworldly beings still dwell there today?
I've got a question. Why has no one looked? If they really think this is real, why has no one gone down there and looked? Just taken like a gun or something and gone down there?
Yeah, or just there'll be some sort of super imaging device they can go boop. No, nothing down there.
That he is actually an alien creature.
Alien.
Also, this guy's a doctor. He's a doctor and he's a cryptozoologist. Fucking hell. Is he a doctor in, like, carpentry or something? Like, he can't be a science doctor.
I reckon he just says it.
Could the intermingling of human and alien beings...
No. Also, they said alien.
Russia.
Oh, Russia.
To artificially inseminate female apes with human sperm.
Oh, bro.
What, he busting a monkey?
Oh, technically, yeah.
But 3 years later, Ivanov reverses the test, using ape sperm and human female hosts.
Sorry, what?
Oh, no.
Wait, hang on. What? Was this legal? Or is this like just a mad scientist, like human centipede type shit?
I feel like there had to be a point in human history where people were like, let's fucking try some weird shit. And then we were all like, don't do that anymore.
The Soviet government arrests Ivanov.
Oh, they arrested him.
Okay, fuck.
With the idea that there could be new traits and things garnered that scientifically would benefit humanity in the long run.
How would it reproduce? It'd be one, it'd be dead.
And how would it benefit humanity? What the fuck? Surely if you merge a human with an ape, then you kind of just get a slightly dumber human and a slightly smarter ape.
Yeah, they'd probably win like world's strongest man, but I'm not sure they would fill the requirements to be eligible.
And it could create some abominations.
What the fuck is that?
If you could artificially inseminate an animal, what would you pick?
What, and make it like a half human,
half George, half animal.
I'd say hamster. I'd just be quite curious to see what happens. Like, would it just be a massive hamster, like looks kind of like a human? Will it, you know, like furries, like fursuits? Would it just be like? Will it just turn out like that?
Oh yeah, permanent furry.
Oh. What would you do?
Giraffe.
That's quite an interesting one, yeah.
Yeah, just my head at the top of a giraffe, size 12 hooves.
Extraterrestrials.
Extraterrestrials.
Oh shit.
God pantheon consists of these half man, half animals with Anubis, for example.
Do these people think Star Wars is real? Do they think, oh yeah, that must have happened?
That's probably where it started. They saw Chewbacca and were like, shitting hell, who's that?
Some ancient astronaut theorists believe the answer can be found.
Ancient astronaut theorist is just long for moron, innit? Like some morons believe.
Or might these giant beasts still be working on behalf of extraterrestrials?
Could have been an experiment out of natural curiosity by them, or perhaps they had a purpose in putting Bigfoot on our planet.
Yes, we need to send an undercover agent to the human planet, so we'll make it the biggest fucking thing ever.
Surely they could have just sent, if they're that intelligent to travel to Earth, they could have just sent like a robot or like someone disguised as a human.
Or like a pigeon.
Yeah.
Like a bird, maybe.
That would make more sense. Surely they can make a realistic pigeon robot. That would make a lot more sense. Because the Sasquatch isn't exactly doing much surveillance, is he? He's just kind of hanging out in the woods. So this theory makes no sense. This theory makes no fucking sense.
Performing some secret extraterrestrial mission from a far more dangerous alien hybrid species. Human beings.
Oh, fucking alien.
Right, okay, so fucking Bigfoot can travel at 1 billion miles an hour across space to get to Earth, yet we are the more dangerous ones. You lost the plot. This makes no sense.
German paleontologist Dr. Gustav von Königswald purchased a set of giant molars thought to be the teeth of an ancient dragon.
Oh, he's a fucking idiot. Some bloke's just dug up like some animal teeth and has sold it to him as dragon teeth. This guy's the most gullible idiot on the planet.
Von Königswald determined that he had stumbled upon the first fossil evidence of an extinct species of ape.
He bought a set of teeth thinking they belonged to a dragon. I don't think we should be listening to him.
As an ape with a small brain, it had extra crests and ridges of bone to provide attachment for the massive muscles to drive these.
I mean, this theory seems more plausible that there is bigger apes that we haven't found yet that descend from other proven big apes from the past.
Yeah.
That seems more believable than fucking aliens descended upon Earth and put a big ape here.
But this is the end of the program. They've hooked you for this long. Now they're like, we'll go in with the light stuff and slowly wean them on.
And the human skull is remarkably smaller.
Oh, great skull! Look at that.
That's a phenomenal skull. Look how clean that is. Do you reckon it's real? Do you reckon he killed a man and got that skull off him?
This was my firstborn.
Oh my God, Ciaran.
And why are humans relatively hairless and possess brains far more advanced than other primates?
Evolution. It's quite simple.
Extraterrestrial intervention. Because without that...
The other nap, his hair's gotten worse.
Might the legend of Bigfoot really be the story of Earth creatures who escaped experimentation by ancient aliens?
Aliens.
How are we getting to here now? Like they just make up like fucking 20 theories every episode.
He's an alien as well.
They're making up theories for something that doesn't even exist.
The fact that Bigfoot have been able to skirt about on the periphery.
Skirt.
Or are humans the real alien creatures, manufactured by using alien...
I mean, I think the more likely explanation is none of them.
Yeah, I feel like there's probably some other normal answers.
Not because we are afraid of them, but because they are afraid of us.
Alright, well that was even more fucking mental than the last one I watched. What did you think of that, Ciaran? Did you learn a lot?
I learned that somehow I still hate people who believe in star signs more than these people.
Might I say, you are looking absolutely fantastic today, my brother.
You're in a good mood. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling good today.
Are you excited to watch some ancient aliens?
And there it is. There goes my mood.
Right, have you ever heard of it before?
No, I haven't.
How has no one heard of ancient aliens?
I think I was talking to Cynic about this, though, and he mentioned it, and he said something funny about it, but I can't remember now.
Okay, well, it's basically people explain things that have happened and pin it down to aliens. So, for example, the episode we're watching is called Ancient Aliens, Aliens and Dinosaurs.
Okay, cool.
So they're going to try and say the dinosaurs are aliens, I'm assuming.
Oh, okay, so they're going to try and make a connection between aliens and dinosaurs.
Yes.
Right, okay.
And, of course, we've got a drinking game. It's always a drinking game.
Oh, fuck, this is why I bought alcohol.
Every time they say aliens or extraterrestrials, we have to drink.
That is the stupidest shit I have ever heard. You probably spent a whole 15 minutes on Microsoft Word thinking to yourself, what's the drinking game for this episode? episode.
No, I haven't.
You've just said the first. It's called Ancient Aliens.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
Loads of drinks. Lovely.
We're gonna have to drink a fucking mountain of alcohol.
I literally recorded the other one like 2 hours ago, so I'm still a little bit...
You're plastered.
I'm not plastered, but I might be by the end of this.
What's your beverage of choice today?
I've got the smallest amount of rum left. But I've got
Wait,
a bottle
you
of...
fucking kidding me? We'll drink every time they say alien. Oh, would you
Wait,
look at that?
no, shut up. I got a bottle of vodka somewhere. I have a bottle of vodka somewhere.
Is it Sidemen vodka?
It's not. Where the fuck is my vodka? I did have a bottle of Belvedere, but I feel like absolutely destroying my insides, so I've got some Smirnoff.
Oh, good, yeah.
Sometimes the humans are even riding on the back of the dinosaurs.
This is unnecessarily dramatic.
We found human footprints, dinosaurs, and...
Sorry, hang on, okay, we are not even half a minute into this, and they're already implying that humans lived besides dinosaurs.
Oh my god.
The first episode I watched this, it was like pretty mental. The second one was just absolutely absurd. But I could tell this one's going to be even more mental if they're implying humans lived at the same time as dinosaurs. Like, what, 100 million years ago?
Wait, they didn't? I'm just sorry, I'm making you question your very existence. You were like...
Was the Flintstones real?
What we have here was, in fact, not an extinction, but an extermination event.
Oh my god, that man looks insane. That man looks insane.
No, we're going to listen to him. He's gonna spit facts.
Did ancient aliens...
Hey!
Cheers.
Will science reveal the connection between aliens?
None of these images are coherent. Have you noticed that? It's all just shit animations of animals and dinosaurs put into random spatial backgrounds. Will they return? Oh, this is going to be so shit.
It is. It's awful. The funniest thing is, this is on the Histories channel, which implies this is history.
To officially record the discovery of a dinosaur. Or as he called it, a megalosaurus.
Why did that didn't need the mystery.
It did.
By Triceratops.
Tropical forest by the seashore.
Okay, George, riddle me this. If they're extinct, how did they get this footage?
That is a very good point, James. That is a very good point. You know, they might be onto something here. They might be onto something here. I think they still exist among us.
He studies at the College of Worcester. He studies sauce.
Hang on. He doesn't study at Worcester. He studies at Worcester.
Worcester.
Where the fuck is that? That sounds like it's made up.
It's like a cute little chicken. Look at the little Worcester. Look at the little Worcester.
College of Worcester. Imagine studying. So a high level of like fucking alienology or whatever these guys think they are. And going to the College of Worcester. Like, if you tell someone you went to the College of Worcester, they must think you're joking.
These animals reach lengths of about 120 feet.
This looks so bad. This is aged like fucking milk.
What are you talking about?
Sorry.
That's footage of the dinosaurs.
They look kind of soft, you know what I mean? They look kind of flubby and soft and thick. It's kind of sweet.
They are to some extent supernatural creatures.
No, they're not. They're just like big lizards.
That's such a non-statement as well. To some extent, they're supernatural. To no extent are they supernatural.
Flying reptiles flying over the head.
Fuck me, that looks incredible.
And it happened here on Earth.
How big do you reckon their cocks were?
I reckon they were pretty hung.
Pretty hung.
But I'm not sure.
I would love a fossilized dinosaur schlong.
I would like that. If anyone finds one of them, could you send it to me?
Could you send it right up my arse, please?
Although I don't think it can be fossilized because it's not bone.
Oh,
it's
it is, George. Oh, it is.
Actually, no, you know, like T-Rex, like big T-Rex?
Yeah.
Where's its cock? Because in every depiction, it's always smooth under there. When in reality, it must have just had a big, like...
Oh, let me have a look.
Like one flopping out.
Where is a T-Rex's cock?
It must have a cock somewhere.
They don't know.
They don't know. Are they going to explain it in this episode of Ancient Aliens where its cock's gone?
I feel like they surely they have to.
Yeah, if they don't explain where the T-Rex's cock
There you go.
He just sent me a picture of two T-Rexes shagging. Is that a scientific depiction?
They're doing Rexy style.
He put it in her Rextum.
Nice.
You got any more?
Nope.
All right, good.
Wait. No.
They're having Rex.
Okay. Yeah.
The Tyrannosaurus Rex was most likely covered not with scales,
but in cum,
but with feathers.
That looks utterly ridiculous.
There really isn't that many mentions of aliens.
Not yet. Not yet. You know, see, they start off slow. They start off with the foreplay, you know, spitting facts to you, and then they get into the mental shit.
We don't know their level of intelligence. We don't really know what happened to them.
Yes, what? Yes, we do. Mate, that came from space. Why are you gaslighting us? The one thing that actually has anything to do with space, you just refuse to acknowledge.
They found the fucking crater. It's proven.
But in the early 1800s, if you told someone the Earth used to be teeming with giant beasts, some of which weighed over 100 tons.
They do to this day. Yeah.
Dinosaurs could very well have been an early experiment by extraterrestrials.
There we go, extraterrestrials.
Man, that doesn't count. You said aliens.
No, I said aliens and extraterrestrials.
You know what this is, right? I told George I was giving up alcohol, and he has one chance to make me drink, and so he's made the drinking game fucking ridiculous.
The accepted belief within the scientific community is that dinosaurs dominated the planet until a catastrophic event wiped them out 65 million years ago.
Yes, because that's what's happened.
The general belief is that that's the truth.
But you're a sheep if you believe that, James.
He exterminated maybe 50% of what was alive among
us. Sorry. Sorry. Literally sorry. I have nothing else to say.
The dinosaur disappeared is something which is still an open question to which science has no answer so far.
Wait. What did he say science has no answer to?
And so how the dinosaur disappeared is something which is still an open question.
You just fucking... It was answered like a minute ago.
They should look up to the skies where they will see birds, which are the descendants of dinosaurs. So there you go, King.
We're all sort of descendants of dinosaurs, aren't we? Because we're all related to every living thing on the planet.
That was deep. That was deep, George. I like that. That was deep.
Did you ever have like one of them charts on your wall in like RE and it was like...
The periodic table?
No, not the periodic table.
Led Zeppelin?
It was the
Bunny Suicides?
No.
The Beatles, Abbey Road.
No, it was the chart.
So it's the one with the movie quotes.
No. It's the chart with the.
So it was the Simpsons one.
No, not that. It's the one with the where it's like starts off with like bacteria or some shit, and then it evolves into every living thing, and it
So
shows
like
how
Spore?
everything's connected. Huh?
Spore.
Yes, sort of.
It is possible that extraterrestrials may have wanted to trade out the dinosaurs for a more intelligent species.
Sorry, that is fucking stupid. What is that image? What is that?
It's the aliens making us in their image, James.
He also said the word aliens.
Alright, fair enough.
Oh wait, I did find out how where dinosaurs' penises are, by the way.
Oh, have you? Go on, send me a pic. Lovely. He's just sent me like a fucking Maya 3D of a dinosaur with an enormous schlong. Like that's got some girth to it. That really does. It's as thick as its body.
Yeah, it's a human penis.
Oh, it's a human penis.
Yeah, that's not real.
I know it's not real, but like, yes, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Were the dinosaurs killed off by a cosmic natural event, as mainstream scientists believe?
As morons suggest.
As absolute fucking idiots suggest.
Or might the dinosaurs have been the target of extermination?
What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
A fucking UFO.
Sorry, what?
Amazing.
Hang on, I need to watch that again.
So that's how dinosaurs died. Where are the spaceships?
Fuck off!
So the spaceships would have been left as well. Like, of course, yeah, no, all of the spaceships survived and managed to flee the dinosaurs. Fuck off. So why are the eggs so big? Look at the size of the eggs.
Aliens called it a precision airstrike on the dinosaurs. That's what happened to them.
They got a 5-kill streak and got an AC-130.
In which dinosaurs and man are shown to have coexisted.
Did you see that?
That is a dog. I'm so sorry. That was a dog. Look at it again. Had ears. Was a dog.
An 8-mile wide asteroid hurtles towards the planet.
Or so they want us to think.
With a force of 100 million megatons of TNT.
Oh, look at... Imagine being that dude.
Not having a good day, is he?
Nah, he's not.
Forever changed the climate and the topography of Earth. And ended the reign of the dinosaurs.
So what, they used to just fall from the sky and like hit the earth?
Huh? Sorry, what'd you say?
What, like dinosaurs used to just like fall from the clouds down to the earth?
What did they say about it?
Like stop the reign of the dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, that's really good, James. That is really good.
Cheers.
You see, this is serious. This is a documentary, James. You've got to take it seriously.
Sorry, he has a PhD.
Everyone on this apparently has a PhD.
Yeah.
Everyone on here is apparently a doctor. I don't know where they got their fucking doctorate from.
Well, the College of Worcester, clearly, George.
Today, less than 90 miles from the epicenter of the asteroid impact, lies one of the largest and best preserved cities of the ancient Maya.
Oh, I can see where this is going. They're going to be like, oh, because there was a building like 90 miles from here, it must have been like the aliens HQ, and they must have orchestrated this.
No, we need to trust what they say about the Mayans, because the world did end in December 2012, George. So
You have to wonder if it's not something.
Is that Peter Griffin? Hey Lois, I think there's some dinosaurs. Sorry, that's so bad. That accent was the fucking worst.
And I find it an extraordinary coincidence of all the potential places around the Gulf of Mexico which they could have chosen. They took a place where literally something fell from the sky 65 million years ago.
Notice how now they're talking about something which is just complete bullshit. You're not saying PhD anymore, you're saying author of book.
I could be an author of a fucking book. Like, that doesn't qualify him to be able to talk about this.
Author of the E-Boys Manual 2020.
James Marriott, author of Slowdown.
Oh, fuck off.
What we have here is either a coincidence or something else going on. And really, this something else is only something which hardly anybody has touched upon.
Well, I mean, which seems more likely? They just kind of built it there like 90 miles, which is quite a way. 90 miles is quite a long way away from where a meteor hit, or that it's aliens.
No, I actually think that it's aliens, George.
Well, it was only built like, what, a few thousand years ago?
I think you're being a sheep, George.
It was only built a few thousand years ago. If they blew up like all the dinosaurs, why would they build it like hundreds, like I don't know how many years, tens of millions of years after? It makes no sense. Why wouldn't they have done it sooner? You see, if that building dated back 90 million years, I'd have believed it. But it doesn't. It dates back, what? I don't know when they were like 10,000 years ago. It's ludicrous.
In the Mayan area and other areas of Mexico, there are curious depictions of dinosaurs.
That's not a dinosaur.
What the fuck is that?
That's a crab.
Famous dinosaur that appears on one of the paintings.
That's a dog.
That is a dog. That is a fucking
dog. Oh my god, it's so obviously, look at its teeth. It's obviously a dog.
Then what would explain the wealth of Mayan art?
Why? Okay, hold on. When they're saying the wealth of Mayan art, why do they just keep cutting to the same picture?
This image.
We've seen this picture 4 times. They're like, why is this weird-looking dog on this tapestry? If this is their proof, we can end the episode here. Literally, we can end it right here.
You know, James, I think they're onto something here.
Oh,
I really do.
Yeah, onto fucking drugs.
Researchers have been fascinated by numerous images of animals.
That's a horse.
Yeah, horse.
That is a horse. That's a fucking horse.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Depicting what appears to be a dinosaur.
Mate.
That could be like 20 different animals.
You can literally, they think that the circular things are part of the animal. That is just a background behind the animal. You can tell, like, it's not connected. That is not a dinosaur. That is a dog.
What could explain the ancient builders of Angkor Wat having such a sophisticated knowledge of dinosaur anatomy?
The fact it isn't a dinosaur.
How is doing a little sculpture of something knowledge of a dinosaur's anatomy? What? You're comparing them to people putting bones together? Are you kidding me?
No, James, it's obvious. They lived alongside the Triceratops. When they're saying this, how do they explain the fact we haven't seen any like new dinosaur bones? They're all dated like 200 million years ago or something.
Oh, I mean, they're not going to leave any base uncovered here, George. Don't you worry.
Yeah,
they will most definitely get to it.
The Sodilo Hills, northern Botswana, Africa.
You're telling me you've travelled the whole world and you're finding 3 places dotted around everywhere to find the littlest shit clues.
A 20-foot-long serpentine rock carving.
That is really shit. That doesn't look anything like a snake.
Is it possible that our ancestors saw something that they tried to imitate, and the answer is a resounding yes?
It's a fucking snake! What? It's literally one of the most abundant animals on the planet.
Of a fossilized footprint of a dinosaur, side by side with that of a human being.
Jesus, that is solid evidence if I've ever seen it. Hey, you can't disprove that.
Reported finding clearly defined human footprints alongside dinosaur tracks in the same exposed layer of riverbed limestone.
Mate,
do you think someone could have just walked past?
Mate, you think that is a human's foot? Look at it. Are you kidding me?
I mean, he'd be out here wearing a pair of Yeezys.
You can see the claw marks, George. Look at them. They're literally above them.
Can't you see the Adidas imprints on the bottom there? It's clearly a human foot.
Also, do they understand that human feet don't make pad things, right? You step on these 2 parts of your feet. You never actually have a footprint which is that unless you have flat foot.
That's a really good point, James. But it could be an early human. You see, that's what they're gonna say. It could be an early human.
We find human footprints, dinosaurs, and all types of fossils that scientists tell us that should not be in the same level as man, but we find them coexisting.
My brain is fucking rotting, James. It's turning to dust. I can't deal with this anymore.
I'm actually starting to become convinced that aliens and dinosaurs worked together.
Could these fossilized footprints really be evidence that at some point humans actually coexisted with dinosaurs?
I find it so funny. You can literally see where the end of that dinosaur's foot is. That's mad to me. You can literally see a 3-pronged thing right above the footprint.
No, James, no, that's cap.
Right,
that's
sorry,
cap.
that's
They-
cap,
they,
sorry.
they know what they're talking about.
Yeah, no, I don't.
They wouldn't put this out to the world if they weren't absolutely positive.
It's not a stable isotope, so it decays over time, whereas...
He looks about fucking 19.
He was actually alive at the time of the dinosaurs, George?
And hang on. Let's see his qualifications here. /explorer. What is he, fucking Indiana Jones?
He just played Pokemon Blue once.
Carbon dating assumes that the concentration of radiocarbon...
Oh my god, he's got a beret. He must know what he's talking about.
Oh my god. Where is he? Fucking Hogwarts?
He knows what he's on about, James.
Many depicting what appear to be...
That's a snake.
And since then, approximately 50,000 of these mysterious stones have been found.
That's a crocodile.
Javier Cabrera began researching what had become known as the Ica stones in 1966.
To be fair, that is a Triceratops.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Yeah, but it's like, at what point why would you have to trust this information?
No, that is mental.
Do you not think they're just trying to gain publicity? Do you reckon they just drew some dinosaurs?
Maybe that could well be fake, but if
Yeah.
it's not, that is mental.
Well, explain this, science.
Exactly. Explain this, alien deniers.
Sometimes the humans are even riding on the back of the dinosaurs.
You know what? I'm beginning to believe it. This is pretty convincing, James.
Have they dated the stones?
I don't know, but Willie E. Dye, PhD, is holding it right there.
Well, he probably will one day.
He's holding it with conviction. Look at it. Look at that look on his face.
Did you hear my joke?
What'd you say?
Well, he probably will one day.
Good. Really good.
Thanks, mate.
That's quality, James.
Thanks, mate.
But no, he's convinced, and I trust Willie E. Dye, PhD.
Well, they probably will one day.
What's a biblical archaeologist? What is that?
He just studies old Bibles.
If our ancestors were in an environment where there were dinosaurs, this would be the greatest...
Oh my god.
I feel like I'm watching satire.
This is you know what this is, what they're going to say here, right? They're about to say that the aliens killed the dinosaurs to protect the humans.
All right, yeah, no, okay, I see where you're getting with that. But I think they're going to say, I don't think humans were on the planet at the time.
No, they say they are.
Okay, maybe, all right, maybe you're right. I was going to say maybe they just langed them down. Because there's no way you can, like, blow up all of them and then just leave the humans to live. Surely not. Surely that'd take a lot of coordination to kill every single dinosaur. I reckon they just take them out in one swift blow and then put the humans down. That's what I reckon.
Like a game of Sims.
If we can control the trajectories of asteroids to direct them away from Earth.
Oh no, here they
Oh
go.
my god.
That highly advanced extraterrestrials could have had the technology to direct an asteroid towards Earth.
That is the biggest load of shit I have ever heard. What I like to think is that they've got some real scientists to give actual facts. Like the idea of us being able to move an asteroid off course is a legitimate claim, right?
Yeah.
They've got that guy and just told him they're talking about asteroids. And he doesn't know that he's been put next to someone else saying, and if you can put him away...
Oh, yeah, the alien can put in the asteroid to kill the dinosaurs.
NASA concluded that the deadly asteroid may have had a different origin.
Wait, did they just say...
How the fuck would they be able to tell you concretely where an asteroid that hit the Earth 100 million years ago came from? Are you kidding me?
See, James, I think they found a vital hole in NASA's lie here.
That is fucking ridiculous. Imagine being like, alright, well, if NASA can't explain it, then that means aliens did it. Oh my god.
But if the asteroid did not break off of Baptistina, where did it come from?
Literally anywhere in space. Have you seen how many rocks there are in space?
There's quite a few rocks in space.
May not have been an asteroid, but an extraterrestrial weapon.
Cheers.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
But the rare element can also be introduced into the atmosphere as a byproduct of something else. Fallout from a nuclear weapon.
Sorry, are they saying that aliens nuked the Earth?
I think that is what they're saying.
They dropped nukes on the Earth to get rid of the dinosaurs.
I think that is what they are saying, yeah.
This has to be satire. This just has to be a very high level of satire that it's just going over our heads.
But could the Earth's iridium layer be physical proof that advanced nuclear weapons had at one time devastated our planet?
No.
Caused by ancient aliens.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Quite frankly, I've had about 6 sips of a single drink and I feel fucking plastered.
Really?
Because of how stupid this is. I feel drunk.
No, I feel like I do just feel stupid. My brain cells are actually dying because I've watched another one of these today. I watched another one like 2 hours ago and I can actually feel myself getting stupider.
We also see descriptions of advanced technologies such as spacecraft.
That's a fucking bird man. Sorry, did they just say this fucking drawing of a bird man is advanced alien spacecraft?
Has he just seen boobs or something? He's like,
give me those mummy milkers.
In the Mahabharata and other sacred Indian texts, we can read that weapons of mass destruction were used that were brighter than 1,000 suns.
Where is your source? What is your quote? What is it? Like, source it, you know?
Every source on this show is like 10,000 years old.
And the Mahabharata said that I have a massive cock.
And afterwards, silence fell over the affected land.
Bro, imagine this. Silence fell upon the land. Question, how did you know then? If it was nuked and everything died and silence fell upon the land, how did you know that it happened?
The aliens told them.
Oh, cheers to that. I'll even drink to you saying it at this point.
It was they said it because they're well smart and they can avoid getting killed by nukes.
Might the dinosaurs really have been exterminated by extraterrestrial beings?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Here goes the Smethwick Birmingham. Look at these humans. Do they look real to you?
Go.
He looks like he's got some snazzy trousers on.
Kind of sexy.
So many primitive birds that are very dinosaur-like.
George, I'm exhausted.
Same.
This has been more exhausting than anything we've ever watched.
I know, I am mentally exhausted from this because I'm just trying to wrap my head around their rationale behind what they're saying. And there is none. There's no reason for this to be a thing.
And they just keep reeling off non-facts. I think that's what I'm having a problem with. Like, every minute, they just say something bullshit.
I don't even know if they believe it. I reckon they've just been put on the spot and are waffling.
I mean, they get paid, don't they? Ratings, the more nuts it sounds.
As ancient astronaut theorists argue, that all modern birds could have stemmed from this one creature.
Well, they didn't. Have you seen the chart in the RE rooms? You know, the one with the bacteria and then it goes out to the have they not seen that?
There are many speculations what the reason is. It was said that it was an impact maybe created by a meteorite.
Mate, we're repeating ourselves. They've even used this animation.
No, they literally said this at the beginning of the episode. Why are they just repeating themselves so much?
Sharks, lizards.
I used to have one. I used to have 2 of those. They're bearded dragons.
I had a dragon.
You had a dragon?
Yeah. Dragon D's
nuts,
all over your mum's chin.
The most famous, of course, Loch Ness.
That's proven to be a hoax. That is literally proven to be a hoax.
I've seen a lake monster.
Go on, what are you going to say now? Go on, funny pun.
Lick my nuts, sir.
Of extraterrestrial intervention.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That could be extracted and it could be used to actually recreate one or more dinosaurs.
So they're going to make Jurassic Park.
Real Jurassic Park.
That's what I'm saying.
That extraterrestrials.
Cheers.
What the fuck is going on, man? How do they keep bringing aliens into this?
I don't know.
Due to a direct guarantee by extraterrestrials.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Extraterrestrials. It was in their plan to create something like themselves.
That man probably has kids, maybe grandkids, and he's spending his fucking Wednesday afternoon chatting shit about aliens and dinosaurs.
He's neglecting his family to go and talk about how aliens killed all the dinosaurs.
He should be spending the last few years of his pitiful little life.
Fucking hell, James.
Sorry.
The closer we may come to discovering the truth about the extraterrestrial nature.
Extraterrestrial.
Cheers.
That was absolutely fucking ridiculous. Like, I actually can't believe that one.
I didn't even finish one drink.
That is by far the most mental one. But anyway, what did you think about it? What did you think about it, James? Did you enjoy it?
I want to go to bed. I don't want to talk.
Your energy is just, it's been 1 hour.
Did you see how happy I was at the beginning of this?
Yes, you were.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling good today. I'm miserable. Just genuinely miserable. Heartbroken.
Right, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Also, check out everyone that was in the video. Go to
me! Fuck the others. What do you mean?
He doesn't even upload anymore.
Yeah, check out my Spotify.
Yeah, do you want me to link your Spotify instead of your channel?
Yeah, could you actually?
Yeah, I'll do that. His Spotify will link instead of his channel.
Thanks,
so you can
King.
listen to his music. Listen to Slow Down. Listen to Slow Down.
Don't,
it's his best one.
please.
It's his best one. Yeah, all right, in a bit. Bye.